The traders are answering your questions. And first up, we have a video question for Jim.
Hey guys, Scott Little from snowy Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, enjoying halftime while I'm working from home today. At what point do you jump into CRM? I know it's up big today, but like to start a position. What's the magic number? Thanks.
Jim, what is the magic number?
Hey, Scott, thanks for the... Oh, sorry, Morgan, didn't mean to talk over you. Scott, thanks for the question. I'm going to give you a direct answer right now. I recently initiated a position about $2 higher than where it is right now, which is only 1%. You may have some heart palpitations, maybe, about the valuation, 48 times earnings. I'm going to tell you, for this company that's growing this way and acquiring Slack, I think that's a huge move. That's actually the right price. So don't be wishing for it to be down 25% to a multiple that you like. If that happens, the stock's going to be in trouble. You want to buy it here and let it keep growing from here.
All right. Next up, another video question, and this one is for John.
Question, any recommendations with respect to the EV or electric vehicle market, battery-wise? I do believe QuantumScape is overvalued at this point, so appreciate it. Thank you. Happy holidays.
I think you're wise to be focused in on this sector, EVs in particular and batteries secondarily. Of course, Tesla is the largest, with Panasonic, producer of those lithium batteries. And I think some technologies that I'd love to discuss, but some of the stocks just aren't quite big enough. They set a threshold level on CNBC for stocks that I can talk about in that regard. But I think as far as the EVs themselves, Li, NIO, NIO, Tesla, I own all of those. And I think that also feeds into many of those solar plays because they're going to need a lot of power to push those vehicles around. And I think solar will play a bigger role in that going forward.
Carrie, Frank in Germany wants to know about Netflix. Buy, sell, or hold? I know you own it.
Yeah, Frank, good question. We bought Netflix not very long ago. The stock had underperformed since the beginning of September. It really took a pause. And we had this surge from Disney with Disney Plus really moving ahead in their integration. But Netflix is number one around the world. And if you think about what the power of that is, every time they raise a price, the money just falls to the bottom line. They have enormous power now in production and distribution. And we think if you go out 3 years, the stock sells at a multiple. Maybe it's 30, 32 times earnings 3 years out. That, to me, is reasonable. And we like the stock here. Plus, the chart shows you that it's starting to gain some more support with investors.
Yeah, it's up 3% today. A little maybe Netflix and chill on this New Year since people probably aren't going out as much for the holiday. Joe, Jamie in Boston wants to know if you are still a believer in Seattle genetics.
Jamie, I've been a believer in Seattle genetics for the last couple of years, and it's because of the wonderful work that they are doing with cancer therapy, introducing monoclonal antibodies to treat that. That being said, if you are recently in the stock, understand right now there's some downward pressure because they have filed for a potential share sale. If you're looking for a reference point, maybe the 200-day at 165 is a place where you could lighten up, but I'm not doing so. I'm staying with this. Fundamentally, I believe in what this company's doing, and it's going to be a long-term holding for me, as it's been for the last couple of years. All
right. We've got one last question. Jay in Westchester asks, Farmer Jim, Northrop Grumman has been neutral since February 2018. They continue to deliver. Is there any sign of a breakout ahead? What do you think?
Well, I think what's been holding back Northrop Grumman, Jay, is fears about defense spending cuts under a Democratic administration. I think that's misplaced because Northrop Grumman sells a lot of things like missiles and satellites and drones that are going to grow no matter who the administration is. So I like Northrop Grumman here, but I'll admit it's taking a long time to fulfill its destiny, shall we say.
Yeah, it's also, we got that NDAA sitting in the Senate, hopefully getting a vote by the end of the day tomorrow, and the B-21 bomber, which is a Northrop Grumman program, is expected to get fully funded from that too, and it's got that play on commercial space. Obviously, I cover defense, so watching it closely with you, Jim.